Let there be peace and love among all beings of the universe. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaskar. Welcome. Dearest Papaji, it was in March of last year that I had the great pleasure of sitting in your presence. My last satsang with you was quite extraordinary. It left me speechless, my heart ablaze. One never knows from moment to moment what will appear, and I am recognizing the divine opportunity to embrace it all. I have always loved surprises, but to live one's life in this way is quite extraordinary. I left you to travel to Bali, where I attended a workshop with Eli Jackson Bear and sat in satsang with Gangaji. Through your divine grace, I burnt even more of the illusion when I read a poem in satsang with Gangaji and was immediately cognizant that I did so from an egoic posture. It was so clear, it was so magnificent. I was repulsed when the recognition came, and in the same moment rejoiced at this yet another layer of the false having revealed itself so profoundly and with the greatest love. Nothing needed any, my dearest Papaji, not even for you to say you like my poems or anyone else for that matter. I knew these poems did not come from me, Kathleen, but from that which sets my heart ablaze and has nothing to do with me. I thank you very much, my dearest Papaji, for just being my dearest Papaji, my sweet, the reed of the forest. This is a poem. He's not here, no? This man is not here. O sweet reed of the forest, O hollow reed, enchant this heart with your sweet song. Delight my being with the resonance of your sacred music, a music that flows so effortlessly from your empty core to set this heart ablaze. This divine blaze, how it engulfs my soul to carry me deeper into your outstretched arms. How many heart laughs and leaps as you play your song. Play for me, O sweet reed of the forest, from the depth of your hollowness, that I may dance upon your wind and twirl unceasingly into the emptiness you are. Play for me, O sweet, hollow bamboo reed, that I too may come to know the quiet depth, stillness, unleashes your melodic tone. Play for me, O gentle reed, so that I become so consumed with your song that the discovery is that I am that. Play for me, O sweet flute, so that I may come to know that the empty breath that infuses itself into your hollow core is none other than myself. Play for me, wondrous reed of the forest, that I too may become so empty that all will come to kiss me as they come to kiss you. Play sweet reed until all the world will come to recognize that it is in your absolute emptiness and simplicity that the truth of oneself is revealed. So play for me, play sweet flute, and set this heart ablaze. Burn, O mighty flame, burn, most sacred of all fires, until all is consumed. Only when nothing is left will this heart music effortlessly play. Only when nothing is left will all come to kiss my lips as they come to kiss you. For it is here, my dearest flute, that through your divine grace I have come to recognize the truth of myself. O my dearest reed of the forest, it is here that we remain locked in this eternal embrace, and our music shall flow as from the river to the sea. So play for me, sweet flute. I knew when I heard you speak of this flute in satsang and its emptiness that I was very deeply moved. I hope you enjoy the enclosed poem which I dedicate to you. In limitless love, gratitude, I remain your servant in truth, Kathleen Schonder, Nevada. Even so many hundreds of miles away, dearest Papaji, you are with me in each moment. Kathleen. in your physical presence last night has let loose the flood waters of my heart, and I am again drowning in the sea of surrender. In this moment, this darkest hour before dawn, Radha is here. Come here. This you had a dream last night? It was a dream?
No.
No? In this moment, this darkest hour before dawn, I am awakened and with my head in your lap. I weep. I have been proud, beloved Father, my mind searching, waiting for the right way to show you my gratitude, its depth and width. Alas, there is no right way, for what you have given me is beyond name and beyond form. Yet this world of illusion overflows with the miracle of your grace. All my dearest friends, Peter, Meera, Susan, Vandana, Catherine, Lal, have been transformed by your being and know peace within their own hearts. You have bestowed upon Peter and upon me most rare, precious blessing, to dance as two, to love as one. I ask nothing of you but that you know my heart, which is held in the embrace of your heart. My life is your blessing. Papaji, my lips forever tasting this nectar of truth, kissing your feet, everlasting devotion, your daughter, Radha. Okay. Eric. Dear Papaji, could you please show me the way to ultimate freedom? Eric. Very good. Who told you that there is any way to freedom? Where did you get this map? There's no way. There's no way to freedom. Way means you have to start from somewhere and arrive somewhere, isn't it? Then you need a way. There should be some distance from your location, then you need a way. So you have neither to go anywhere else. So this creation of distance is the deception of the mind. So you forget about any way or any freedom also. And if you do, stay wherever you are. You have not to run anywhere else. So this concept of the mind somehow you have to get rid of. Stay as you are, wherever you are. And if you do, instantly you will know that you are already that what you wanted for millions of years, searching and searching. There is no search also. Search is something that you're lost. And when you have not lost anything, there's no meaning to search for any object. So here you simply keep quiet. Don't stir a thought from the mind. And then you will know who you really are. You are from France? Erics are all France. I have 3 Erics because it's a good name. Eric in French has a good meaning. And therefore I have 3 Erics. One in Paris, other in Nice, one in Marseille. Very good friends of mine. And one Eric is already teaching. He has a center in Aix-en-Provence. He is a good teacher, and many people from France and other neighboring countries go to attend his satsang, you see. You know this. It's a very good cat. You know this? You know this girl? Do you know this cat? This cat you don't know. How she is looking at you. Like this you must look at her. And then tell me who you have become when you look at her. What you have become.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah. And it's like how this girl is enjoying, how she is loving a cat, you see. Like this you must love a cat. Because what you love, that you become. This name a cat. Dearest Papaji, would you please give your blessing to my daughter Jamie? I talked to her just before satsang and she requests that you also give your blessing to our cat. Where is that cat here? Where is that cat? Cat you have brought here?
No.
No. Okay.
In USA? In US?
US. So your name is Muhammad.
Yes.
And what name you write to your daughter that I give a name to her cat also. This is Muhammad and let it be Sophie, Sophia. Good name. Sophia is a good name for the cats. And also she was the wife, one of the wives of the great prophet. Dear Papaji, when I trace the I thought back to its source, my heart area softens and overflows. My heart area softens and overflows with this sense of spaciousness. While I remain like this, I feel humorously detached from the world, as I walked into someone else's dream and had not a care or concern regarding the flow of events. Now up to this is okay. Back to the source. All this, I think you should have ended your letter here. After a short while, what do you mean after a short while from there? Spaciousness, all space. So in space, there is no distance from one end to the other end. It is space, no limits. So when you speak about these things, there must be limitation and not spaciousness. So how did this thought come in your space? Where did it come? Either you have not gone there at the source of the thought, you must have heard from somewhere or read from any book.
I experience the I thought coming back. It feels to my heart space, and then either a thought or a sensation or an object seems to pass before the mind or out in the world.
There is no mind?
Well, this is how I'm
In this
experiencing.
space there is no mind?
Yeah. And then the I thought attaches onto it, and I lose that.
Where is the I and what did you think about? You still use the word I. In space there is no I, no my, no you and no she. These things are names and forms, and you had gone beyond the forms and beyond the name to the source of everything and lost all identifications. then this should have been finished there.
But it doesn't feel finished.
But means also not the space.
Okay.
So you avoid the but. If the but is there, you are still in the mind.
Yes, the I thought keeps arising. It feels like a habit of the I thought to keep arising and make comments.
There are no habits exist also. Habits are there when you have a memory, when you have time, when you have a body and past actions. Then only you can think about these things.
Well, I apparently have a body and a mind and a memory.
No, thinking you don't think at all there. In space, what can you think and about whom?
Nothing.
No. So this is enough. When you think something, when thought comes, you are still working on the memory of the past, not instant presence. After a while, thought arises and latches onto some object, thought or sensation. Attention is lulled into a habitual trance-like state. But there is a sense of construction and separation. I have a burning desire to be free from this habitual state. Is it possible to sow cold turkey, blow? Do I keep the thought content to stay at its source? So at least not latch onto stray objects, thoughts, sensations. If you have a burning desire to be free, this alone is enough. This will burn the whole universe. If you have a burning desire for freedom, it will burn anything else, including you and your mind and your ego and your body. But let it burn. And then, if something is left, you consume into this flame. And once anything enters into the fire, it becomes fire. Put anything in the fire, it will become fire itself. Like this thought of freedom will enter into the fire itself. And this thought also will be consumed and become that. So it is so easy, but very few people are burning to be free. Some people want this, some that, and again enter into the universe according to their own will. Let this will also burn in the fire, so that you have no will to do this or that. But I am happy you are here, you are working very well. From the beginning itself, I remember you brought this desire, and I am sure you will burn into this fire of eternity and love and peace. Don't be afraid of this fire. It's love itself. But many people are scared about this fire because fire they have seen, but this fire of love, very few people have shown this love for freedom. Those who have consumed themselves in this fire are still living. Buddha has done it 2,600 years ago. He was a prince. Thought comes to him that I want to be free. He was in the pleasure garden. Beautiful young girls that his father arranged. No girl more than 16 years was allowed to stay in the palace because someone told, according to the horoscope, this boy is born under the influence of a star, that he will become ascetic, the king of the ascetics, that nobody has ever done it. So his father kept him imprisoned into the pleasures of the world. And this fire was blazing inside. So this story I have told many times, and perhaps you know how he got it, you see. Still he is alive. We don't remember our grandparents, we forgot, but this Prince of Peace is still alive. And even you have seen him on the walls of Satsang Bhavan also, you see. So like that you have to do it. When he could do it, he was a prince. Very difficult for the prince to do it. When he could do it, why can't we do it also? He was a human being after all, so we are. If he has done, surely we can do. Everybody can become Buddha. Only what is needed? Fire of freedom. He is still alive in the hearts of whole world. So like this, you have to recognize yourself that I am also that enlightened one. Some nights ago, I had a dream. The location in the dream was a place like Satsang house. Only it was situated on the seashore and I was active in the affairs of this place, arranging accommodation for visitors. You and I had a very comfortable, almost business-like relationship. I was telling you who was staying where and so forth. As I prepared to leave this place, things and people changed quite dramatically. The furnishings and even the structure of the buildings became more like a temple. And the people were dressed in elaborate costumes dancing, singing to the accompaniment of wonderful rhythmic music as I stepped through the entrance to the world outside. The music was very loud in my ears. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Very, very loud and joyfully emphatic, followed by Shiva and Shiva and Shiva, which was whispered almost seductively. I woke with this music all around me. In the past, I have chanted and meditated on Shiva's name extensively, but rarely Krishna. I wonder about this dream. Also, I have a question relating to the area of practice, non-practice on the one hand, and observe much self-inquiry around me. And occasionally you have mentioned observing who is it that is experiencing this or that feeling or emotion. On the other hand, if I am correct, I have heard you say there is nothing to do while you are here. Just be quiet. I find myself doing both of these and more as well. Can you shed some light on this? Ella. So you have been chanting always the name of Shiva, and then your question is why Krishna's name appeared after that. So Shiva name, you have been chanting Shiva, and you have gone to see Shiva where he lives. He lives in the cremation ground. Cremation ground where everybody is cremated. So you have gone to cremation ground, and Shiva is now very happy with you to send you out of the graveyard and enjoy with the gopis like with the Krishnas. He is happy. You see, when God is happy, He fulfills your buried desires which you are carrying. Therefore, Krishna is the last God who appeared so that you have no allergy from the woman. There was one man, he met me in Florida. He said, I am very allergic to women. When I see a face of a woman, I have some kind of nausea. So I am now living in far off place where there's no woman comes, you see. So I told him, you are running away from women and you are still carrying them inside you. Inside you, you are speaking always for women, and the people who are living with women, they don't speak of the women at all, they live like friends. Like, I tell you one story. There was one monk and his student. They were traveling into the forest, and due to rain, there was one small rivulet, and this monk and the student, they just lifted their robe and they were going to cross this because it was only up to neck deep water, flash flood. But there they saw one prostitute on the bank of this river. She was attired with all nice dress because she was invited to dance into the marriage party on the other side of the same river. And this monk was so compassionate and he wanted to help her cross the river, and he lifted her, put her on his shoulders and left on the other bank of the small stream. She goes to the village where she was invited, and the monk and the student are now going into the forest to go beyond to some other village. About 20 kilometers have passed. The student says, "Sir, I have a doubt. You always tell me and teach me that don't look at the face of a woman, let alone that looking, but you have put a prostitute on your shoulder, and I am really unable to understand this. How dare you touch a woman, lifted her on your shoulder? Master, please, you remove my doubt." He said, "My dear boy, look, this girl needed help to cross, and she was to go to attend a marriage party. I helped her. Finished. She went her way, we came our way, but you are still carrying her." This is the energy. Don't carry anything of the past. Let it happen. Forget about it. Now, you are coming from the cremation ground, burning ground, from the grave. Now enjoy yourself. Krishna teaches you enjoyment. And how many girlfriends you are having? No, how many? 5 and 3, 8. He shows by fingers. Am I correct? Yes. No, 2 more, 10. So you don't care whether it's Shiva or Krishna, they are the same gods. In one aspect, he says, you throw away everything and meditate in the graveyard, means where nobody interferes you. Don't have your mind interfered by any circumstances. Stay alone in the graveyard, and when you got everything, then enter the universe, because this universe is a beautiful universe. Why to shun? Why to run away from it? But you must know a tact. You must know a tact how to handle the serpent from the tail or from the tongue, from the fangs of the snake. That tact you must learn from me. Otherwise, it has 2 tongues, you see. One simple prick is quite enough, you see. But if you handle from the tail and just shake it, its bones are broken. Still, it's a snake, but harmless now. It can't move. So like this, you must know a tact how to handle anything, not from front, but from the back. I have chanted, okay. Also, I have a question in relation to the area of the practice now. Now, this is another question, area of practice and non-practice. So you need practice to attain something. Any practice that you do is to attain something that you don't have now. As you want to become a boxer, and before learning boxing, you can't enter the ring. So you must go with a teacher to understand. And then you can become Muhammad Ali, champion of the boxers. So then, when you need a practice, it shows absence of something and to achieve something on a later date. And for this, that you know the self is not apart from you. Therefore, to know your own self, you don't need any practice. Practice means postponement of something for a later date or future. So, you don't need any practice. You simply give away the concept of practice and keep quiet. Simply keep quiet. And then you will see you achieve everything. Everything comes down to you. If you don't ask for anything, everything is offered to you. If you run after things, nothing can come to you. Therefore, you simply keep quiet and see what happens. So I now, since the question is practice and non-practice, I will tell you, all these people who are here, they have done enough practices in different centers. And this is the only place in the world that does not teach you to do any practice. Nowhere else. You tell me any center in the world, yoga centers, Mahayoga centers, Kundalini centers, and so many to do, so many therapies. But here we don't teach anything. Just tell you you are already free. If you are not free, how can you become free? Then you change from something to something else. You cannot change your own self. Self is already there. And you think that I am different from my own self. So that difference, that mental concept has to be removed. Then what's left? Remove all the concepts of your mind and the memory which is holding only past. No use to enter into the memory and not to aspire or desire anything. Just for instant, keep quiet and see who you are. You have heard me saying, and now also you hear, nothing to do. nothing else to do, and you are already here. Just be quiet. I found myself doing both of these and more as well. Can you shed? Sir, this is the light I shed on this thing to find both. Both will not do. Either you do or you don't do. When you are sleeping, what do you do? When you are sleeping, what do you do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Like this, now you sleep. It is the prescription from Krishna. From Krishna Vishwameshe. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayami. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayami. Yasyam jagrati sayami sa nisha pashyato mune. Translated into English means, when the world around you is sleeping, you keep awake. And when they are awake, you sleep. What a prescription. Now the world, the universe is awake, you sleep. It means what they are doing, what they are desiring, you don't do, you don't desire. This is called sleep. And when they are awaking, you sleep. And when they are asleep means what you are doing, searching yourself, knowing this secret of truth that I am self, they are not doing, therefore they are sleeping. So this is a very good prescription. Whole world is sleeping and the wise man is awake. He knows. It's all dream. What they are doing, they will not get anything. And they will repent later. Therefore, you are wise. Where these people are flowing downstream, you go upstream. And may be difficult, maybe no companion also who are swimming upstream in the Ganges. Nobody can travel. Even this man who has gone on the Everest, he also tried. This expedition, the name of the expedition was Sea to Sky. And I was there in Rishikesh, I saw him, Hillary, Captain Hillary, yeah. I saw him, very daring person, very strong person. So he had a boat to go on to the Bhagirati, the source of Ganga, but he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Came back. A climber of the mountains, Everest, he even could not go up to the source of the Ganga. But you can do it. He was lifted, he became sick and they were lifted by Air India and brought to Delhi and admitted into hospital. So even this Hillary has failed, but nobody will fail to go across, to go against the current of the ocean. This universe is the current going downstream. Nobody thinks where, even if you don't make any effort, you are blown away by the current of the river. But there you need a might, decision. I have to do it. This is quite enough. Okay.
Thank you, Baba.
feel adrift on the ocean of ignorance. Can you guide me to the shore? I desire to be free more than anything else in the world. That is the only desire I have brought here in Lucknow before you, that I want to be free. I feel adrift on the ocean of ignorance. So this ignorance, everybody says that he is ignorant. Everybody is ignorant, but nobody knows that he is ignorant. Nobody knows. Who says I am ignorant? Everybody is proud. I know everything. I have done this and I am going to do that. This is called world. But when you have come to know I am ignorant, you have come to me at that time. It's enough. No, and now this is a raft. Safely travel on the raft of this satsang. And you need to do nothing. Don't speak of anything of this ocean at all, because this ocean has crocodiles. They will swallow you up. And many people have been swallowed. Countless people have been swallowed. And another are being swallowed every day. But nobody knows. There's a raft. Just get into the raft and keep quiet. The pilot is there. Navigator is there. It is his responsibility. And you will be safely landed on the shore. Actually, this ocean, samsara, does not exist. What is this ocean? Your desires. When desires subside, there is nothing that has ever existed. So if you know, this ocean is a dreadful ocean, many sharks in it, many alligators in it, this is enough. And these alligators are your desires for some objects, for some persons, for some enjoyment. Once you forget it, you are very safe. So this is a good advice to a young boy like this thing. I am happy this is the right age you are here. Right age to come to me, young age. As Socrates also says, if you want to know God, you can only do it when you are in right side of the 40s. And some are here late, but you don't mind, you see. After all, you have come here. Doesn't matter, because I read about Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna, he writes, because he was a Bengali and his instructions and advices are only in fishes, you see. So he says, very interesting, but a very good prescription, because I have seen it in Marina Beach in Madras. So I used to spend whole day and night also, Saturday night, at the ocean, and sitting, meditating on this beach of Marina Beach. So there used to, these boatmen, fishermen, they used to fish. So I tell you this story with the Ramakrishna. So they put the net somewhere in the ocean, 2 boats, then they spread a net. Then they come towards the ocean, they go on closing this net at the bank of the ocean. And I saw myself. Therefore, I quote this story to you. There are 4 types of fishes, 4 types of men. Now, some fishes like this, they see this something with the net. Some net was not there yesterday, so it's better not to touch it. Not to touch. So this is a fish number 1, or a man number 1 who does not enter this, does not touch this net, like very few people. Sukdev, you can say, Sukha. He didn't touch it, you see, the net. Then you can count on Vivekananda also, touched it, didn't touch, saw it. But his teacher told, don't touch anything that was not there yesterday. So he always warned him. So he didn't touch the world, Vivekananda, you see. And number 2 persons, 2 fishes, they see there's no problem this side or that side. Same water, no obstruction at all. So they don't mind, they are this side or that side. Now they are being drawn, and this number 2 person is Ram Tirtha, who enjoyed, he was a professor of mathematics in Lahore, married, also have children, but finally left at the age of 32, left everything and went to Himalayas, never returned to his town. Number 2. Now this fish also escaped, young age. Then the others are there now. 2 kinds, they are all being driven near this ocean. And when they are closing the net, these people, number 3 kind of fishes, they jumped out around the age of 50 or 60. They jumped. So when these fishes were jumping, I saw the cranes and ducks are catching them, you see. And on the way, they were catching these ducks, flying, catch the fish and eat. But very few, they have safe landed into the ocean back. At the age of 60, 65, they have also gone, you see. Now, 4th one, for their safety, they are holding the net tight into their mouth. This is their safety. And those were the fishes which I saw the fisherman brought, you see. Those didn't try even to jump. They were holding the net, and those were fishes which will go on the table in the evening. So I saw this man, a fisherman, comes, he puts all the load of fishes into the baskets. He is very happy. I have seen his happiness, and his wife also was helping. And he put like these fishes, and he put back into the ocean. And I didn't understand, so I asked him why he's putting back the fishes back into the ocean. He said, because we are thankful and grateful to the ocean who's giving us our daily livelihood. So this is their gratitude to the ocean, you see. Like this. And second time he went, his wife held his hand. Enough, she says. So this, I have given you this story of the fishes like this. Everybody we are one like the fishes. Some escape childhood, some in youth, and some in old age like me, you see. Not holding it, but in the old age I could do it. So you don't worry. People who have grey hair don't hide, but be sure you will be like offered back to the ocean. The fisherman is very generous, see. Because not to show my grey hair, I have My beloved Papaji, I am very happy to report that my sickness is finished. Liz and I flew to Bombay and we went straight to the Holy Spirit Hospital, a very good Christian hospital. I knew already from my Ayurvedic Ayurvedic hepatitis treatment in 1986. All checks here didn't give any checks. What is this?
Checks, yeah.
Huh?
Checks, probably.
Checks. All checks here didn't give any hints from the high fever. So I only took fever remedies, medicines. After a few days, the breakthrough happened. Temperature became normal. I feel as if I am reborn. I am very happy and I see the world with totally different eyes, like innocent child seeing a flower with fresh new eyes, becoming the flower as Rainer Maria Rilke, the German poet, said on his deathbed. And my dear friends, please don't forget, life is so wonderful every day again. I enjoy each moment. My mind dwells in peace and happiness. How wonderful is each present moment. I lost 10 kg weight in my body and still I am weak, but my heart is like a shining jewel. I am so grateful for your support, for your grace, and although I am in Bombay, we are not separated. I feel your presence in my heart and I feel all the transformation which took place in your presence, and also right now here in Bombay. I am here in the Yoga Institute. I learned my yoga here 10 years ago, and it is so wonderful, peaceful place directly in the starting line of the International Airport, Bombay. I meet many people from the last 10 years and I feel being home. I get good, fresh, cooked, sattvic food, lot of spiritual support, and a perfect place to recover. As soon as I am fully in my strength again, I will see you in Lucknow soon. I thank you, dear Yamuna, for your wonderful support and help in giving me medicines in Lucknow. Thank you all in this satsang, and thank you, dear Guruji, for all you have given to me. I kiss your feet and bow in gratitude. Subodhi. Who's Subodhi? Subodhi.
German man, Babaji, who was very sick here. He lived in David's house. He was very sick.
The same man who was sent back to Germany?
No, he went to Bombay.
Subodhi. Then this girl was someone else. We wrote to German embassy, somebody is very sick.
Surya.
To German embassy, she will die, we do not know. And she was at the deathbed, and the German embassy took a very prompt action, and they said, we are coming with the ambulance. With the plane, they brought the ambulance and took her to Germany. Who was she?
Surya.
From Nepal?
Yeah.
Nepal, yes. There are many questions that are arising in my mind, and I would respectfully like to submit to you this morning. In the experiencing of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the recognition and acceptance of it as such enough for emancipation in this life. And this who's Nirvikalpa Yumrata? Who's Nirvikalpa? She is also American or German? Where is she? She is living with you still, or I thought she's with someone else, I thought. Somebody told me. She's here or not? I'll find. Maybe not. Other Nirvikalpa. Other Nirvikalpa number 1.
She's sick is better.
Is experiencing with the Nirvikalpa. with Nirvikalpa. What experience do you have with Nirvikalpa? For how many years? With Nirvikalpa. What is your experience with Nirvikalpa?
No experience.
Huh?
No experience.
No experience. Therefore, you want another one. So after this experience, is it correct for one to have another one? You see that he is absolutely aware of with whom he is living. If so, should one search for another one effectively? Okay. And now number 4. Is there still a need for another Nirvikalpa, or should one surrender to the previous one? So I will give you answer of all these in one. Let me finish the numbers first. And now number 5, I feel very sure that I am the only one who can handle these Nirvikalpas. And after my experience with the Nirvikalpas, I am very sure that I know the answer of my questions which you will give to me this morning. Already. Yes. You can read. You can read yourself.
Yeah.
What? Huh?
Yes, you say.
Yeah. And everybody laughing that I am not reading correctly. And I know the answers of these questions submitted to you this morning, and yet there may be some doubt in your mind about my experiences, and I seek confirmation from you how true am I in my experiences, because it has become I haven't totally accepted all these above 5 Nirvikalpas. So now I tell you about this Nirvikalpas. What it says. According to this Nirvikalpa word or a type or a state of samadhi is mentioned in Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Have you read it? Patanjali Yoga Sutra is a very small tract you can buy. Are we having this Patanjali Yoga Sutra? Very cheap, about 1 rupee a lot. So in that, Patanjali expresses what is this state of Nirvikalpa. 2 types of samadhi, Savikalpa and Nirvikalpa. Savikalpa is when you sit for meditation, you have some object in mind. On that you concentrate. Anything, maybe God, maybe mantra, or yantra, or tantra. You have something in mind. So with that, your achievement will be to attain that what you are trying to achieve, and you can reach that. And that is called Savikalpa Samadhi. So in that, the yoga, many yogis have done it. Even bilocation, by this concentration, bilocation, in that you have to concentrate on someone who is not located at any fixed place, bilocate. So in that category, Matsyendranath comes, and he has taught very well, Matsyendranath. And he could locate and bilocate in many places in India. And Matsyendranath and his disciple Gorakhnath, and his place is very near to Lucknow, called Gorakhpur. So there is his Samadhi of Gorakhpur. He has also learnt, but Matsyendranath belonged to Punjab, old before partition. That Punjab where he belonged to, and also Gorakhnath. So I had gone to near Mangalore. He has a place where he lived for many years, they say. I saw many people who have met, their parents have met him, and now they are having very big business. And this Matsyendranath also could do it. So these are called Samadhis, Savikalpa Samadhis. Whatever you think, you can attain that. So in this category I have seen people who could not only bilocate, but they can rarefy their bodies also, living in the air. So I met only one person in my life whom I saw in very high Himalayas. This man could do whatever he wants. And he was the son of a sub-postmaster, Jammu, Kashmir, as he told me. You see. He ran away from the school and met one guru. He said, I will teach you everything because I am already 170-year-old. I want to give up this body. So this is not the end, he said, because my teacher knew yoga and he taught me. Then he said, there is something else that I do not know, and this is not enough, and that is Jnana Yoga. So after I pass away, you try to find anyone who knows knowledge of the self. So when I was going to Vishnuprayag, I had gone up to Vishnuprayag. Why did I go? Because I read in one magazine which I read in Urdu language, published in Lahore. I mentioned about there is a place, there is a way which enters into heaven directly. So I was after this, I read it, and I said, I will also go, because the Pandavas, after this Mahabharata was over, Pandavas also had treaded that path, Yudhishthira, Bhim, Arjun, Draupadi, and I read the whole thing, how they have gone, and only Yudhishthira could enter the heaven. All other only slided on this glacier and died, you see. So I met this man there, and he told me after my guru had died, I have gone right from length and breadth of the India to find out who is a man who can give me knowledge. And wherever I had gone, south, east and west of the country, to whatsoever, I said, and last time he said I was in Prayag, Allahabad, and I went to one man whom I knew already, a very good yogi. So they all wanted to teach him what he knows, but nobody could teach knowledge to him. He said, I can go to all the lokas, Indraloka, all the only Brahmalokas I cannot enter. And in Yamaloka they have given me this staff. So long I have this staff, death cannot touch me. That he was having, we sat down at the bank of one river that flows on the glacier, small rivulet, warm in water. And he said, I cannot find anything, and this I can do. I have performed much tapas to please Lakshmi, goddess Lakshmi, and goddess Durga. And here is Lakshmi. And I saw Lakshmi before, not only he, but I can also see. So Lakshmi means prosperity. Whatever I need, I get it, you see. So now let us eat something. I said, what to eat here? Then he said, now he asked me, you wait, everything will come in front of you. Then I saw 2 plates served by Brahman of Kashi. Hot, fresh food was there. And we ate it, both of us. So this is my experience. Anything can be done by what you desire, it happens, you see. And now he said, all this I have seen, but yet my mind is not at peace. When I go to Brahmaloka, they turn me out. Okay, I said, now I know your story and I have to tell you my story now. All this demonstration which you have shown to me are of no use. Like flying into the air, even the crow or eagle can fly. For food, we can spend money and go to restaurant and eat whatever we want. But if we are here, we can depend upon some herbs or something, because there are quite few people who are living naked there and performing penance. But this is of no use. Now he said, can you teach me more? I said, yes, I will tell you. You give me this staff, so I thrown away into the river. Finished. Now his desire for living eternally is over now. Then I said, now all this, what you are doing is only mental, mental only. Now you call your Lakshmi or Durga or whatever possible, and I will see. He couldn't do it. He said, how? I have spent 17 years in this thing. How in 5 minutes, I forgot everything. I thought this is mental. And the supermind can remove the fainted mind, the weak mind of the people. Now you can't do anything. You have no power. You will die as anybody else dies. Simply you keep quiet. Now we found that I have, for the first time, I have peace of mind. I wish I could have taught to my own guru that this is not difficult. Simply not to give rise to any thought, any emotion. And here you are. And this is the end of Savikalpa Samadhi. Nirvikalpa Samadhi, where no vikalpas arise, that is called Nirvikalpa. No vikalpa means no desire arises from the mind. That is called Nirvikalpas. In that you enter and the sage enter into the source of the mind. This is called Nirvikalpa. So that is the difference. I am forgetting the shloka of the Patanjali of this Nirvikalpa. Do you know that? Swamiji? No.
I don't remember.
Remember it. It's very simple. I knew it, but I'm not getting it now.
Literally, it means without support.
Huh?
Literally, it means without any support.
That I said, but I wanted to have a shloka here. That I'm explaining when there is no thought in the mind. Getting, not getting it. Okay, finished.